Guys, it's me. So I'm going to do an updated makeup collection video. I'm just going to kind of pick things out of the bag as they are and talk about them. I'm going to start with the lipstick that I'm wearing, which I recently purchased because I have a feeling people are going to ask me what color I am wearing. I work at Walgreens, by the way, for those of you who do not know, which is awesome because that means I get a discount on drugstore products. It's just a basic Revlon lipstick. It looks like so. It's in the classic black and gold tube. I'm wearing a lip liner that I got today. It's funny because these two shades actually look like they should go together, but they don't at all. Like the lipstick I'm wearing in this tube, the actual color is a lot brighter than the label on here. This is a lip liner I picked up today because it appeared to match my lipstick, and that is what we want in a lip liner. Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner, and mine is in the shade 057 Ravish. And I am not a big fan of this lip liner. I just tried it like 20 minutes ago. So anyways, it comes in this like slanted push-up pen style, which I thought would be nice because it already had like a pointed edge to it, so that way when you get to like your bridge, whatever you want to call that, or you're trying to make the points on your upper lip, it makes it easier than just a dull regular flat. I would really like this lip liner if it wasn't for the breakage of the product, which I'm really disappointed in because this is like a $5-6 lip liner. It's like a very wine red purple color. It's very pretty, very pigmented. It has easy color payoff. You don't have to go over it a bunch of times. Like I was using it the first time I used it once on my lips. The product broke 3 separate times, and so I'll probably be returning it. So anyways, I applied this first, which is very true to its color, and then I used my Revlon lipstick. This is in the shade 740 Certainly Red. Well, as you can see, like the color should look pretty similar to the lip liner. So this is what it looks like. This is one of the lipsticks you really can't open in the drugstore. They're getting really strict about that, which I understand. So looking at these two next to each other, this being the lipstick, this being the liner, they're different shades, which outside of the packaging they looked very similar. I'm not disappointed in the color. I really like the red. It's a really pretty red. However, when I was looking for a lipstick yesterday, I've been really looking for a deeper berry purple red toned red lipstick. So I'm not disappointed. It is a really pretty red shade. However, it's not the red shade that I was looking for or the shade that it looked to be like on the packaging. So I will definitely use this. It is very moisturizing. It doesn't have a sticky, tacky feel. It's not gritty. It lasts as far as I can tell. I've been wearing this for the past 5 hours so far. I have laying here is the Soft Lips lip balm. It looks like this. It basically looks like an ice cube, and it untwists like so, and it's like a little balm. This really reminds me of the EOS lip balm that I talk about all the time. It's my go-to chapstick. I call it my egg balm. All my friends make fun of me for it. It reminds me of that, except it doesn't last as long. This lasts maybe a couple hours. I find myself having to reapply it more than the EOS lip balm. Speaking of EOS, here's my EOS lip balm. And it just literally looks like a blue little Easter egg. Yeah, this is my favorite lip balm. I would never buy a actual tube of chapstick ever again. This is my ish. So, random thing that I threw in here. I don't know why I didn't put this with my hygiene stuff. But here I have the Nivea Express Hydration Body Lotion, and it's in the Lotus Flower scent. It is their lightest moisturizer. This stuff is awesome. I love, love, love Nivea body products. This is very lightweight, which usually I'm not a fan of lightweight moisturizers because you'll usually use them and put them on your skin, they dry instantly, and you just feel like you pretty much did nothing. This is very moisturizing but very lightweight and non-greasy. This stuff is the bomb. I have a Wet n Wild lipstick here, and it's a matte lipstick, and I really have no idea why I purchased this because upon watching my older beauty videos, I've already tried this brand of lipsticks and I hated it, and I did not even think about it. So, and this is in the shade 910D Red Velvet, and it looks pretty. The packaging is pretty. It looks like your typical matte lipstick that you would pay $4 for. So this is the red right here. And it is very pigmented. I do not like the finish of this. It is extremely matte, but I feel like if there was ever a product that could be too matte, it would be this, and I love matte products. It is a pretty color. I feel like this is something I would wear if I needed a lipstick and I couldn't find one and I just wanted some color. It is very pigmented. You have to be very careful putting this on. Once you get it on your skin, it's very hard to get off just because of the consistency of it. So another lipstick I'll brush through real quick is the CoverGirl Colorlicious 256 Creme, and this is their nude that I talked about multiple times. The only nude lipstick that I have found that I like because it matches my skin tone. Well, not matches it, but it's a couple shades darker than my skin tone, and it just looks super pretty. I am almost out of it. I need to buy more. This is the lipstick I was super sad about because I thought they were discontinuing it, and they really just came out with the Colorlicious, and that was that. So right there is the swatch of that. Again, that's in 256 Creme, and it is just super pretty for my skin tone, and with me being so porcelain, it's really hard for me to find a nude lipstick that either isn't too dark or looks like concealer, and this is the perfect medium for me. Another old one I've talked about is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Bombs. I absolutely love these matte bombs. This is in the shade 215 Shameless, and it is like a crayon push pen, so I do find myself having to use some sort of liner with it because it's like a jumbo. So there in the center is the swatch for this. As you can see, it's very pigmented. I bought this last October, and it was my 22nd birthday, and I had the underneath of my hair purple, and I bought it because having purple in my hair, it was really hard to wear certain lipsticks with it. Like, I couldn't wear my reds and stuff because it just didn't clash well with the purple in my hair. That is why I bought this. I don't really find myself wearing this too often unless my hair is all blonde, where I have to really be in a mood to wear this and actually feel like I'm pulling it off. Color Prevails. This is a new line. This is a new makeup line that Walgreens has come out with. It is vegan, I believe. I believe it's vegan. Something good, like they don't do animal testing, it's vegan or something like that. So anyways, this is a lip duo. Their products are very department store like. They're pretty expensive. I think their cheapest product is like $12. That's anywhere from face products to eye products to nail to lip. Their products go up to $20 something, which for drugstore is pretty expensive. I'm really sad about this because this was a $14 lipstick, and as you can see, I broke it. So there's the color for you. This is in the shade Classic Red. I don't think there's really numbers. That is the color. It is so pretty. The day I bought this and spent $14, $15 on it, I left it in my car when it was really hot outside, brought it upstairs, left it alone for a couple days hoping it would dry back into place, and it didn't. Like, it was already disconnected, and I'm really sad about it. However, there is this other end of the duo, and then I have a gloss here which just comes in a tube. That's the applicator, and we'll just do a swatch right here. Very light. It looks more purple on camera than it is, but yeah, it's just supposed to kind of give you a shine, so I'm not really too excited to use this. You guys saw, I like more of matte lipstick. I'm not really into shine too much. This is my Eyes Lips Face e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. I've had this for like a year and a half, but it's so versatile. If I'm ever trying to do a look like off of tutorials, or I want to try something new for you guys, this has every color I would possibly need. The colors are very pigmented. Another really cheap one I have is the LA Colors eyeshadow. I don't think this is called anything. This is like dollar store eyeshadow palette right here. It has a lot of like browns, pinks, purples. It's got a white color in there. Lately, I've been mixing like mocha browns with light purple or like reddish brown colors, like golden brown colors, just because I feel like that goes well with like a red lip. Yeah, I've been dropping everything. It has pretty colors. Like LA Colors surprises me because it is such a cheap brand, but their eyeshadows are like fairly pigmented, very blendable. Everyone has their own set of stuff they'll spend more money on, but eyeshadows is not one of those for me. Then I have this like multiple use thing. This is the Dawn to Dusk Real Colors Face and Eyeshadow Palette. It looks like this, and it's got boom, 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 multiple things in it. This was a gift to me from an ex-boyfriend, and I didn't want to throw it away because I use it every day. And on this first one, we have a blush, which I never use because, as you guys know, I hate blush. I'm never going to be a blush person. And then we've got a dark mocha brown color, like a toffee brown color, it looks white on camera, but it's like a taupe, like taupe color, light caramel brown, and then this is just like a gray, like a very matte gray color. So I use this color a lot for my highlight color when I do my eyes. Hello, you're in my video now because I'm filming a video I'm making a video right now, so you're in my video right now. Okay, you want to say hi? Hold on. Say hello.
Hello.
You're retarded. What's up? Making a video? I was interrupted with a phone call. My apologies. And on to the second one, we have a bronzer that I use daily. It has a more golden taupe color. I also use this for a highlight on my brow bone sometimes. And then we have like a basic black color. It's very matte. And then we have a green color I've never used and a purple color I've never used. And then on the last one, we have a volume lash mascara and an eyebrow duo brush set that I've never used. The coating is still on here. I have not used these yet. This was nice. I don't know how much this was, but I got it, well, my ex got it at Sally's Beauty Supply. This is another eyeshadow palette from Sally's Beauty Supply. It's Femme Kosher, and it's the Color Made Easy, the nude look, and it looks like this on the front, and this is what it looks like inside. These colors are okay. I feel like they're pretty light, but they're nude colors for sure. They're very pretty, they're very subtle. Okay, some other eyeshadow palettes I have. One is a CoverGirl, I don't know what this is called. This is a newer one they have. It looks like this. It's kind of dirty because I use it a lot. These are some nude colors, and I put pan on like almost everything, so you really can't see anymore what there is. Obviously you can tell that these two are the two I've used the most. This was like a pearly white highlight color, very, very pretty, slightly shimmery. And this is like a mocha brown color. This was like the perfect brown shade. I usually use this for my crease color, and then I'll use the darker one, usually this one for my outer crease color. And then this one is like a pinky brown shade, which I've never ever seen a shade like this. You really can't see it a lot on camera, but it's pretty shimmery and it's really pretty. I will use this sometimes as my crease color or the outer crease color. This is the last palette kind of sort of thing I have is the Revlon Custom Eyes color. This is in the nude. This is in 020 Naturally Glamorous. It looks like this. The eyeshadows they kind of like a quilted pattern on them, but these are very pretty as well. This shade right here I use a lot for a highlight. It's very, very, very subtle. And then you've got some classic browns here with a black as well, or if you want to do like a brown smoky eye or something. Other final eyeshadows, I have the L'Oreal Hip Studio Secrets Professional Concentrated Shadow Ombre Intense. That is a mouthful. This is in Dynamic 828, and it looks like this on the front. And they're just duo eyeshadow things, and then here are the two colors. I really don't know why the one looks green. It is not green at all. This is like a really dark mocha brown. This is a very golden color. These are pretty pigmented. This is the yellow, golden, light brown one. This is really good for your inner corner or for a brow bone color. And then you have the darker brown. They're really pigmented, but they blend really well. So like when you blend this out and it's more of a light brown, it's not as dark, like you blend it properly. But these are really good. If I feel really lazy makeup wise or I'm getting ready for work, I'll just use these two. I'll use this for my inner corner, and then I'll blend this color into my crease / outer corner, and then I will use this again for my highlight, and bam, you've got a pretty natural, I'm dropping everything. You got a natural, smoky, somewhat put together eye look thing. Lastly, for eyeshadow type things, I have Maybelline Color Tattoo shades. So I have a purple and a silver. I bought these when my hair was purple. So this one is the shade 60 Silver Strike, and then this is the color, very shimmery, very pigmented. Okay, so the deal with these is I don't think they last very long expiration wise, because if I try to use this now, it is so splotchy looking. This is what it looks like. These are very true to their name, Color Tattoo. I don't know, the consistency of these are weird to me. Like I have yet to find like a proper brush to be able to blend it with, because if I try to blend it with a brush, it just doesn't work because it's a cream eyeshadow, but then when I use my finger, it just goes on splotchy. So if any of you have like recommendations as to like what to use for these, let me know. And I have this one, which is in a purple, 20 painted purple. I'll just do a little swatch here. This is the purple. It's pretty much just purple. It's a very royal purple color. I have a couple products from Jordana, which I typically find these at drugstores by the cosmetics checkout area. These were cute. These were an impulse buy. These are like colored liners, and they're called cat eyeliners. So I have one in Orchid, which is the purple, and then I have one in 05, which is Caribbean, and they look like this. They unscrew, and they have this sort of applicator, very thin brush. It's a very pretty like pastel lilac color. Oh my god, that is not showing up at all. Okay, think of this purple from the Revlon matte, but think of it as more of a pastel lilac, and it's pretty much the same shade, just a very lighter consistency. And then we have the Caribbean Sea, and again, same type of applicator, and there is the Caribbean color. I bought this one mainly because my work uniform is blue, and I've been really into blue mint colors lately. I'm not really a big blue fan, but I like a green mint blue color. I've been really into that lately. I don't really use these too often. They are pretty good. They go on pretty thin. Just do a couple layers for it to be like a pretty pigmented line. Another awesome find, guys. Oh my gosh. So for years, I have talked about this same type of eyeliner that I use, which is the Maybelline Master Drama in black or something like that. And it's a gel push pen type eyeliner. I talked about how it was pigmented and it went on so smoothly. So randomly, I was broke and I needed eyeliner. So I picked up a Wet n Wild Kohl crayon pen pencil in 01A Baby's Got Black, and it's a pencil eyeliner. And guys, it was $1. This was 99 cents, and I will never buy an expensive eyeliner ever again. So it's just your typical black eyeliner pencil. And you guys should know by now, if you've been watching me, that I'm a very picky person when it comes to eyeliner. I do not like pencil eyeliners. I hate sharpening them. Blah 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 blah. And usually I talk about how I hate pencil eyeliners because they are hard to work with, they're not pigmented, they drag on your skin. This is the opposite. This is the holy grail of eyeliner pencils, and I have been given faith back when it comes to this stuff. So this is the splotch for you guys. Look at how pigmented and dark that is. It is amazing. But look at that pigmentation. Like, that is so crazy for $1 eyeliner. That's amazing. So smooth. It does not drag on your skin. It's amazing. And this pencil lasts me like 3 weeks. So I've created wings with this. I can do a thin line with this. I can do a thick line with this. It's easy to work with. This is amazing. It is 99 cents. It is one of the best eyeliners I've ever used. I have my eyelash curler. This is the Revlon. It is part of the Gold series. It has a different arch to it, and it's supposed to lift your lashes more. This is a good eyelash curler. I don't think that it is a better eyelash curler than any other regular eyelash curler that I've tried. It was not worth paying more for. Then I have the 3 mascaras I'm using currently. I've been pretty cheap with mascaras lately. So I tried this mascara when it was newer. This is the Wet n Wild Max Volume. This is what the brush looks like. It is just from thin to thick and fine bristled, and it's a plastic applicator, I feel like. And this was really nice. One of those mascaras you kind of have to layer to get the volume, but it doesn't clump your lashes. Usually you either get length or you get volume. Usually when you get volume is when your lashes get clumpy, but this doesn't because it is thick at the top and finely bristled. I feel like that's why you don't get clumpy lashes. But this is a pretty good mascara. I will repurchase this. And then I have these other 2 from Maybelline. I have the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express, and I have the Mega Plush Volume Express here. Brush looks like this. It's pretty standard. This is really good volume in a mascara, but it gives you really, really good volume and length. Make sure you're careful about making sure it's dry before you do another coat. I bought this one recently, the Mega Plush Volume Express. Not really a big fan of this mascara. It is a pretty basic wire applicator. It doesn't really do a lot for my lashes. It makes them look thicker. That's about it. It doesn't really give them a lot of length at all, unless I really try to work with it, but I really am not a big fan of this. I'm going to use it because I bought it, but I have to build with other mascaras with this to get a good look. Okay, so before I get into face products, I'm quickly going to just go over what I use for my eyebrows. I'm still with a pencil. Like, I've been seeing other eyebrow products out there, like gels and stuff, and honestly I've just been hesitant to use them because I'm still pretty new to doing my eyebrows. For me, because I'm so light skinned and my hair is really light, it's hard for me to find a tone that matches me. This is by Jordana, and it's just a basic pencil, and it has a spoolie brush on the ends to comb out your eyebrows, and it's fairly good. I want to start trying to venture out to other types of eyebrow applicators just because pencils work nicely and they give me the definition that I like, but I feel like they're waxy and they can make my eyebrows look too thick. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know because I want to branch out from eyebrow products. I have some BB creams here. I have really yet to find a BB cream that I like. I think my problem is that when it comes to face products or foundations, I really just need a more full coverage because I have red prone skin and acne prone skin, and BB creams are pretty light. They're made to be light. I have one from e.l.f. It's a tinted moisturizer. I don't know what shade it's in because I think I took the sticker off, but it looks like this. It's probably their lightest shade because that's what I usually have to get. And then I have Wet n Wild Fergie BB cream, and it has an SPF of 15, and this is in 101 Light. So there are the two of them. This one, I like this shade better, but I feel like it is more oily than this one. This one has more of an orangey color that I don't like, but it is more matte. Kind of torn between the two. I only use these if I am running errands and I have to go somewhere and it's not anywhere important and I just feel like I want sun coverage, but I don't feel like doing my full face of makeup. These are very lightweight. I have yet to try a CC cream. I haven't really researched the difference between the two. I think I've heard that CC creams have a little bit more coverage. Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. I've been using this forever. This is another one of my beauty go-tos. It's in 001 transparent. It just looks like this. Clearly hit pan on this. I need to pick up another one. Very awesome powder. Not too heavy for my face. I have two foundations right now that I'm using. So I have the Rimmel Match Perfection in 101 Classic Ivory. Looks like this. It's about $6 to $7. This is one of my favorite foundations. It is very blendable. This is a thicker foundation. It gives me good coverage on the days that I feel like I'm having a really bad skin day. One of my favorites. Again, I've already talked about this foundation, but I'm still using this one. But I am going to talk about another foundation that I recently tried and tell you why I've been using less of this because I've been using more of this other foundation. That is the L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder Foundation. Mine is in the shade 310 Light Ivory, and it looks like this. I don't know if they're discontinuing this or not because it is clearance in my store currently, so I don't know if they're doing new packaging or discontinuing the brand. I really hope not because this stuff is so amazing. It's just a very, very thin foundation. Very thin. It's almost like liquid. It's almost like water pouring on your skin. A little of this does go a long way. It does have SPF in it, which is nice. I am able to smell the SPF when I'm putting it on my face, but it is very nice to have that in a makeup. This stuff is awesome. I've always had to have like full coverage, so I would use a liquid foundation and then use a powder on top of that, and a lot of times I just feel like my skin can't breathe. It looks caked on and people comment on how I look like I wear a lot of makeup, and it's frustrating because like I need the full coverage because of my red prone skin. I also don't want to look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. So this stuff is the perfect balance for that because it does go on like a liquid, but then it dries as a powder. So when I wear this, I do not have to wear any powder. Every now and then, like if it's a really hot day, I will have to put powder like around my nose or my chin. My skin can breathe when I wear this, and it looks like I'm wearing less makeup because I am wearing less makeup. It has really good coverage, but this stuff is amazing. I'm also trying to find a good foundation brush to use with this because I have a not a stipple brush, but just a basic foundation brush, and I feel like because this is so light, it will leave lines on your face very easily. So when I apply it afterwards, I feel like I just have to go and like smooth out my face and blend it with my hands in order to get the lines to go away. But the finish of this, guys, is just amazing, and it makes your skin really soft too. Now, any Walgreens should be is clearance for around $6, which is about half of the price. This is normally $12 to $13. And lastly, I'm going to talk about different concealers. So currently I'm using Rimmel Match Perfection in the shade 125 Fair. This is a 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter. It looks like this. This is a pretty good concealer. So this is what it looks like, and it's one of those things that you squeeze and it's got a brush up here and it just comes out of the brush. This is a really good concealer. It matches my skin tone very well. Not too light, and the fact that when I blend it, I feel like it doesn't conceal anything, but it's not too heavy to where I feel like if I layer foundation on top of it that it's gonna look cakey. This is really nice. This is a pretty perfect consistency. I do like this. I have tried better concealers, but this is a pretty good go-to for me. Here is another concealer I tried that I really don't like. It's the L'Oreal Visible Lift CC Eye Concealer. It looks like this. It's a multi-action. But anyways, this is a ball type concealer. Like you shake it and then it just rolls and goes on your hand, or not your hand, your face. Just roll it right on your face. I really don't like this. I feel like it's really light. It settles into lines. It does not conceal blemishes at all. It doesn't really conceal my redness. It conceals redness. Like, I feel like for someone that doesn't have red prone or acne prone skin, this would work okay. Like, if you don't need a pretty heavy concealer. This is a pretty high-end, more expensive concealer, and I didn't like it at all. And then my last two concealers, I have an Almay and I also have Revlon Color Stay Concealer. This is what it looks like. This is a Blemish Heal Concealer, which is nice. This is in the shade 100 Light. It has Blemish Heal Technology Clear Complexion Concealer. So it has an applicator like so. This is really nice. It's very creamy. It blends very well. And the trick that I've been using for concealer, like if I use it for blemishes, like I'll put some on my skin and then instead of like rubbing it in or rubbing it in with the applicator, I'll pat it on my skin so it stays put. So that way I'm not rubbing my skin, making it more irritated or making it more red prone. This is okay. This is a little lighter than I would like. I found that it doesn't really clog my pores like other concealers because it is a blemish heal technology. If I have to use it to hide a blemish, it doesn't make my blemish worse like other concealers would at the end of the day. So this doesn't give me the coverage that I would love, but it does give me good coverage. It is definitely a lot better than the CC L'Oreal Visible Lift. I don't think I repurchased this only because I have tried better concealers. And lastly, we have the Revlon Color Stay Concealer in 01 Fair. It looks like this. This is one of my favorite concealers. This is very true to my skin tone. It's a cool shade of light. It's not a warm, orangey, pinky tone. It has an applicator like so. There it is right there. It is very creamy. This is the best coverage in the concealer that I have found that is not too heavy. I don't feel like my skin can breathe when I wear it. This works perfectly with the liquid powder foundation I've been using. They pair together perfectly. I think I'm done. That was a lot of stuff to go through. Yeah, that is my makeup collection, guys. If you guys have any questions about any of the products I talked about, feel free to leave them in the comment box down below and let me know, and I will get back to you on those. If you want me to do a whole video reviewing a certain product, let me know that as well. Also, if you guys have any suggestions on products that I should try, let me know and I will give them a go and do a review and let you know what I thought about them. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you are new. Hit the like button for me, and I will continue seeing you guys in my future videos. Love you, bye.